Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how to draw, how to illustrate a piece of furniture. In this case, I'm looking at a console table. Okay, let's go to the. Okay, before that, I'm gonna show you guys that I'm gonna use a lot of this medium, like markers and pens, and yep, that's all that we are gonna use for this demo. Okay, so let's go to what I right, a console table. You still got it? Yeah, it's recorded. Sorry. So when you look at this console table, first of all, that you must check is actually the size of it. All right, so it looks like a cube, but on a rectangular cube, so you have to work on that part. Okay, so in this case, the perspective now is this view, this bird eye view, but we are gonna have a different perspective, but still maintaining the same shape. Okay, so let's give it a shot. I'm gonna just put it here. As a reference point. There you go. That's cool. Point 4. Just create a simple cube as we normally do, even though the line is a bit distorted, but doesn't matter. So estimate roughly it's gonna be this shape, okay, and then divide those particular section there, especially here. So this is where it's gonna be this part. It's gonna be this part. All right, and then we going to do another section here, which is another here. So basically we already divided it into a few sections. Okay, that is a rough estimation that we have. So we just make a line. Oh, sorry, yeah, that's more correct. Later we can still, this is just a preliminary sketch. Okay, we just don't bother yet about mistakes at the moment. So we just add the top, then this is the leg. There must be one more here. Alright, so we have another one here. But we are going to lock in here because this is the same when you have here connection. So roughly it looks a bit crude, but doesn't matter. This is just a rough sketch, so I'm going to give you an overview. I'm trying to make up the speed here because I don't want to, because I only have about limited time for my SD card to get full, so I'm not going to wait for that. So basically we have this in our first idea of illustration. Okay, can't see from there. Yep. And then we're gonna add this drawer. So I have already made a mistake. But never mind. We can probably do something about that later. Just to get some rough ideas about the design. Make sure you get the center point by putting cross line from here to there, cross line from here to there. So you probably got some rough estimate there. So you pull it, yeah, and that will be the center, and you go back down here. So that is the center part of this thing. So now I'm shifting. Instead of 3 drawers, I put 2 drawers. Okay, doesn't matter, we just have to want to have some reference point. So this is where it's supposed to be. So when you look at this, it's still got some mark here because this is like a carpentry. They still uses a lot of jointing methods. Very rough, but this is what I want. Okay, you don't have to be too clean anyway, just have to make sure that the line is conform to that particular thing. Okay, now we start with our marker. So don't waste time, just start with the marker. Later we'll add this part, yeah, especially that. Actually, I like to try on a center table, but somehow center table, you know, the design has gone crazy. So this console table has some limitations still. I mean, they are still, you know, still conform to the original usage of it. If you look at center table now, they are like so crooked. So I changed my mind. So that's why I choose this subject. Right, so you can oh wait, I'm not done here. There you go. Just give some rough indication first. Later we may add. Okay, we may add some colors on top of this. See, if you double layer it, so it becomes a shadow already. So this part here, same. So we just expose a bit to show the certain shadow that constraint to it, not entirely all. Right, so that is a very rough sketch of a table. So we'll just take another one, which is lighter shades of pearl. This is actually Copic brand. For the highlight on the top, so you can also use a paper or maybe just something like a film to do like that. It's very simple, straightforward. To show the luster of the top. So you have to imagine that this particular table have high gloss finish, but they're using the same timber, same wood, right? Ta-da! So we just darken this simply, some part here, right? So sometimes we can also put more shade by using a darker, let me see, darker tone. We are not done yet, basically. Just to illustrate the shadow. And a bit here, this is maybe some reflection as well. Okay, then we can use a shadow slight bit to give more okay, so certain part we can still highlight or give more tonal value, like underneath here, like at the back there, maybe somewhere around there. Maybe we can pull out the line there, right, and a bit more line there as well. Yeah, and highlight certain things. And you can still use some wood effect if you want by using deep at this side, at the fingertips here, just you can put a little bit of wooden effect. It's a bit rough though. So we just want to maintain, want to see that it looks like wood. Alright, so here also as well, if you can say illustrate. Okay, so that is the first trial of the console table. So you should try. Later we'll do a bit more modification towards this design, and I'm gonna give that as one of your first assignment, which is a developmental sketch assignment. Okay guys, try this, use your references. It doesn't matter that I follow or not, but you know, you should modify it if you need to. Okay, yeah, we can still work on, if you want to know the detail part here, if you want to work on it, but as fast as we can, just to create the form. This is the best way. Okay guys.